What's up YouTube? Mr. Captain Falcon here for Deck Profile on possibly the most annoying deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment. It's Chain Beat, and it's called Chain Beat for a very simple reason. It's very similar to what's it called? Chain Burn, except there's less burn and just pure beatdown mostly. Uh, you can make use of Secret Barrel and Chain Strike, them being your only burn cards, but they have really stupid synergy with this deck. Well, onto the deck profile. 3 Evil Swarm Thunderbird. This is your main core of the engine with Wind Up Rabbit. Thunderbird can pretty much dodge everything, and he's really stupid. He's a 1950 beater, so he can get over everything too. Sangin and Tour Guide, they're your other engine, your monster engine at least. Sangin and Tour Guide just lets you go for Zen Mighty, which brings out a quick Rabbit, and that's really good because you need field presence. And once you establish that field presence, it's really hard to get rid of it. Triple Wind Up Rabbit, your other dodger and main beater of the deck. Pretty much, the deck relies on a very key, simple concept to keep control of your field while keeping their monsters away from the field. So it's really easy to just get quick points in. Your spells are really limited. Double Chain Strike, because Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, Chain Link, or what's it called? They activate an effect. Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, or Chain Link 2, Chain Link 3, Chain Link 4, or Chain Link 4, Chain Link 5. So that's 2,000 damage, and you draw 2, and you have 2 beaters that missed everything. So it's really good. Dark Hole, cause it doesn't matter to you at all, cause they can dodge it anyways. Heavy Storm, you do play a lot of back row, but it doesn't matter, cause chain everything. Double Duality, cause you're only specialing Tour Guide, and these don't count as special summons, so yeah, pretty good. Onto the traps. Triple Accumulated Fortune. This card's ridiculous. You draw 2, and it's really easy to get your chains off because this is chain 1, chain 2. It's really stupid. Double Bottomless because you don't like their monsters, and everything that's 15 above can't get over Rabbit, so yeah. Double Compulsory Escape Device. Excuse me. This is your evac, or your basically your second or your fourth compulse. This is really stupid because you never lose anything from this card. They lose a card and you gain a card, because once you activate this, you just chain your Rabbit or your Thunderbird effect, and they have to return it, and you don't have to return anything, and then you get a monster next turn, or next standby, so it's really stupid. Double Compulse because it doesn't hurt you, and you don't like Zen Main and stuff like that, but it's cleared really easily. Double D Prison, again for Dragons, Heroes, Zen Mains, just annoying cards that Thunderbird can't get over. Double Macro because you're not hurt at it at all, like nothing, because you're just like, hey, remove. Okay. Double Mirror Force, again, because you like keeping your Rabbits and your Thunderbirds. And people sometimes get really greedy and start to overextend because they're like, oh, I can just make Rabbit force its removal and get some damage in. Nope, Mirror Force. Needle Sealing, because people try to do the same as Mirror Force. They try to explode, and this just stops them. Because you flip Needle Sealing, you activate both your Rabbit and your Thunderbird effect, then you activate Accumulated Fortune, Chain Strike. So, you take 2,000, you draw 2, and you have monsters for next turn, and they lose all their monsters. So funny. Triple Secret Barrel, again for the chaining, and just to get that little bit of burn-in, but yeah, pretty good. Solemn Judgment, it's Judgment. Double Warning, it's Warning. Starlight Road, because you play 25 traps, and Double Torrential because Chain Rabbit, Chain Thunderbird. I think you know how the deck works by now. Onto the extra deck. Armory Arm, because you can Reborn a Veiler. Oh no, I'm not even playing Reborn. I should probably fit that in there somehow. But you really don't need a Reborn because they shouldn't die. Stardust because you play Starlight. And pretty much the rest of the extra deck isn't really important other than Zen Mighty and Ophion. Marigeist is just there to bounce stuff you don't like Card Trooper and Sangin. Ophion's pretty funny against like Sam's cause 2 Thunderbirds, and you make it Ophion. They can't get over it. Levier because Tour Guide maybe? Maestroke, Evil Swarms, Tour Guide Rabbit, Evil Swarms, Evil Swarm, but you don't ever make these, because what's better than 2 1950 beaters? Maybe they're sitting on Reaper, you have to get rid of it. Tour Guide Rabbit. Zen Mighty, he's your best, he's pretty much the only Exchange you ever go to, because I heard getting Tour Guide, Zen Mighty, Rabbit is pretty good. Because the funniest thing I've done was go, summon Rabbit, pass, summon Tour Guide, get Tour Guide, overlay into Zen Mighty, get a Rabbit, and then with all that back row, it lived a turn, and I got 3 Rabbits on board. And then he Torrentialed, and I was like, aw, chain. You mad, bro? And, Zen Mains. Zen Mains is good. You don't make him, ever. Unless you have to. Onto the extra side deck, this is just some stuff I've threw together, but Seal of Orichalcos, theoretically this card's really good in this deck because you don't special at all, but what's it called? The last line's kind of saddening, but what's better than 2450 Thunderbirds and 1900 Rabbits? Double Gemini Imp because Dark Worlds are annoying, even though Macro sort of helps it. Let's see. Double Thunder King because Thunder King's good, and Evil Swarm Thunderbird is a Thunder, so he does work with Thunder Seahorse, which is pretty funny. And I am debating whether he should go in the main or not, because getting 2 Thunderbirds or 2 Ryos is just really good. Triple MST because you hate Decree. Knock and System Downs because I've been playing against a lot of Yugioh lately, and even though your matchup isn't that bad because of Compulse, Evac, Depriz, Macro, to a point against the Machina version, pretty much your main deck is your entire answer, but this seems to be getting really popular now, so. And 2 Twister, because again, you hate Decree. That's the deck profiles, comment, rate, subscribe. Like I said, this is probably the most annoying deck that I can think of right now that's bar Exodia. And like, Morphing Jar and Empty Jar. But, yeah. Try it out in DN, just tell me how it works for you. Because for me, it's been working really well. I'm so far XO, and that's really good. Yeah, that doesn't happen normally. But again, the only really bad matchups for this deck would be just decks that can explode really fast. Possibly the only ones I can think of on the top of my head are Dark Worlds when you don't have Macro and they get really lucky with their pops. Let's see. JD is annoying if you don't have Road, or you don't have something that can immediately answer to it. Like, someone tried to go JD, blow up field, Starlight, and I was like, yes. Someone JD, okay. And then I went, what's it called? This dude, Escape Device. I was like, yeah, you can't do anything now. Suck it. So that was pretty funny. And, just funny stuff in general. Windups, I guess you can lose to him if you don't have a monster. But, just getting Rabbit in general is pretty good. Also, you have to watch out for Levier. That's about it. Because when they Levier steal, it's pretty annoying. But what's it called? Other than that, you should be fine. But it's really much a stun beatdown deck. And since I don't want to play against Mermaid Atlanteans all that long, I'm just going to be playing this during that format. So yeah. Peace out, YouTube.